What up, y'all? It's Uncle Kurt, Triad Hip Hop Podcast, bringing you another lyrical breakdown. And today we are doing one of the legends again, my man, METHOD, man. Let's get it. All right, so today's joint comes from an older track that he did back in the day for the Batman Forever soundtrack. Anybody who's old enough to remember that movie knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's the Riddler. Yes, sir. My man killed it with the bars, and he represented for the Wu. He proved that he was definitely worthy of that Wu-Tang status. So before long, let's go ahead and get into that song. It's called The Riddler. It was for the Batman Forever soundtrack. And we're going to come back and break those lyrics down, all the way down, all right? Let's get it.
I got your mind twisted. Unrealistic wavelength draining on your brain strength, inflicted crosswords puzzling your doubt, questioning your own mental health. Yeah, it's like a maze within itself. Yeah, check the grimy, slimy, criminal individuality, searching for the dark night, lurking in the shadows of the city. Hero with Jiggy, my crime committee, robbing every car from piggy bank blind. Take a journey through the mind of a Riddler. Not a problem, no problem. A body for a price, not a problem, no problem. The red once again, Mr. Mind Bender, 3-time felony offender, demented, brain cemented, mixing the blender, illusion, mass confusion, question mark, cluesing, what, where, why, who's in, quiz, time to ask yourself who it is, shiesty be you know, underhanded biz, invaded brothers' wigs. Can I live? Corrupting, bringing all the misery and suffering. Pain you couldn't cure with the buffering. Rotating, ridiculous, rapid fire riddle. Back, get trapped in the middle of the Riddler. Little gem ain't no sequel, not a problem. Big up to all my people, not a problem. The Riddler.
Alright, so let's get right into it. My man said, I got your mind twisted. Unrealistic wavelength, draining all your brain strength, inflicted. I mean, he going in with the wordplay right there off the bat. You know what I mean? He said, I got your mind twisted, unrealistic wavelength, draining all your brain strength, inflicted. You know what I mean? He already telling you, I'm fucking your whole head up with this one. And then he said, crosswords, puzzling your delf, questioning your own mental health. Yeah, it's like a maze within itself. Yeah, check the grimy, slimy, criminal individual I be. Man, listen, I love this shit, man. His wordplay and the way he just kind of rides the beat, man, it's immaculate, man. You know what I mean? Check the grimy, slimy, criminal individual I be. Searching for the dark night, lurking in the shadows of the city. He rode with Jiggy, my crime committee, robbing every Gotham piggy bank blind. Take a journey through the mind of a Riddler. So what's dope so far? I mean, he's representing right there for the whole soundtrack, really, because he's really painting a picture of this character of the Riddler. You know what I mean? I don't really think there's too many artists who can really depict a character that they're rapping about. I don't think anybody else could have done that rhyme like that. He really makes you feel like he's coming from a crazy, demented mind space, which is what the Riddler was all about. You know what I mean? He was all cuckoo in the head and just, giving you these crazy riddles. And so let's go into the second verse, because we're going to do both verses. So second verse, he said, once again, it's the mind bender, 3-time felony offender, demented, brain cemented, mixing the blender. I love that. He said brain cemented, mixing the blender. So he basically saying I'm hard-headed and crazy as fuck when it comes to the brain activity. Then he said illusion, mass confusion, Question mark clues in. What, where, why, who's in? Come on now. And then he said, quiz. Time to ask yourself who it is. Shiesty, PLO, underhanded biz, invading brothers' wigs. Wigs. Can I live, corrupt and bringing all the misery and suffering? Pain you couldn't cure with a buffering. You know what I mean? Some of y'all young cats may not know that, but buffering is like an aspirin, acetaminophen type product. You know what I mean? So if you're in pain, you take one of those. He said, pain you couldn't cure with a buffering. Rotating, ridiculous, rapid fire riddle. Back got trapped in the middle of the Riddler. Man, listen, I love that, man. He's just giving you the crazy wordplay, and those bars are just, it puts you in such a mind frame of the actual character. You know what I mean? Especially when he said, where did it go? He said, rapid fire riddle, back got trapped in the middle of the Riddler. You know what I mean? He's talking about Batman. He mentions the bat got trapped in the middle of the Riddler. You know what I mean? Searching for the Dark Knight. He really puts you in that perspective. So I really love the song. You know what I mean? I encourage y'all, go back and check it out. The whole song, there's still another verse that I didn't cover. I only covered the first two, only because they were kind of short, but so potent, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. So please go check that out. You know what I mean? He represents for the Woo. He really represented hard for the soundtrack. They even had a video for the joint where he, played a character in the video. So, he really, really knows how to give you what you want. So that's my man, METHOD man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is your man, Uncle Kurt, Triad Hip Hop Podcast, and we'll see y'all on the next breakdown, all right? Peace.